Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from Nebo. Now this here is their Redline Blast RC. Shows 3200 lumens. This is a zoom light. Now they don't include any kind of manual, so everything is here on the box itself. See, you got 3 levels of light output. Got your battery level there. Now this does have a power bank feature, so you can charge your cell phone in an emergency, or if your cell phone is dead, power it up and be able to make that phone call. Alright, so let's wait no further. Let's open this up and see what's in. Now the warranty information is inside the box, so you have to rip it open to be able to register the product, or if you can read it from inside the box, it's just as good. You have to use this piece here to register your product. I'm going to go ahead and take it off now. That way we can show you the light. Alright, I'll put this over here on the box. And they do include one extra O-ring here on the actual charging cable, as you can see there. And then they have an extra O-ring as well here on the lanyard, which will take that off. Pretty small on the lanyard. It's going to be really hard to be able to, should fit most hands, but it is small. And there's the light. Done quite a few Nebo lights here recently. A lot of heat sinking here on the head. As you can see, it is deep. That helps with cooling. Button's almost flush. You've got your light levels here right on the flashlight, so if you do lose the box, you know what they are there. Showing you how the battery pack goes in there. Style and design on this is very nice. You can see the size of it, pretty large. And if this heats up here, you don't have to worry about it getting the hand area too warm. It does have some indentations here for the fingers, help grip it a little bit better. Believe it or not, you can table stand that. And this is zoomy, so you can zoom it out. Does make it a little bit longer. It's got the flat black finish here on the head and the bezel. Famous red line there. So now let's go ahead and take a look here at the magnified lens. It does have a glow-in-the-dark reflector there. Now notice this quad LED doesn't have a dome on it. So it is de-domed there, as you can see. But I don't know what the LED is. There's no literature on it. So now the machining and finish on this is nice. I'm not seeing any issues. Here is the charging port as well as the power bank port. Good tight seal on this. Definitely want to make sure that you push the groove down into the actual ports. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the battery pack. There's the spring on the tail. Pretty heavy duty there. And then we have the battery pack here. Of course, it's two 18650s together. Now I did try two 18650 semi-raised and button tops, so you can run that as well. So if you wear down the battery pack, or you don't want to replace it, or you don't want to use it, either way, you can simply run two 18650s. Just make sure they're button top or slightly raised tops, like this one here. Give you an idea on a slightly raised top. Here's the battery pack here. And you can also buy these on the Nebo website. This is a protected battery pack. You can see the protection here on the end. And there is a spring down inside as well, which the barrel doesn't come off. So now we're going to put it all back together. There is a little bit of, I can see here is silicone grease on the O-ring. Alright, so now let's go ahead and go through the UI. UI is pretty simple. I turn that on. Yes, that battery level is on, and it comes on the highest output. That's a lot of light. That is a lot of light. And of course, if you don't click it quick enough, it will shut off. So now you can simply click it, it'll go down to the next level, and then off. Now this does have a glow reflector on there. Now if you do want to get the special mode, you can simply, from on or off, you can double click, and that is a variable speed on the flash, and that is at the full 3200 lumen output, and it is distracting. And now we're going to go ahead and click it one time to turn it off, turn it back on, and you're back in business. And that's all there is to this light. Really simple, easy to use, really nice build quality, feels rugged. I've had no issues. I feel these Nebo products are good for, you know, any kind of use. Especially these floodlights, going to provide a huge wide area of light. And also it's nice that they went with the battery pack, but you can also run the two 18650s as well. So let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Nebo Blast RC. So let's blast it, see how it does. Real huge, wide flood beam. See there. Comes on the highest output. Got some pretty good range for a floodlight, but typical. You see the tree of life here as I bring the beam on there. See how it's making it? Lights up. That's 138 feet. From where I'm standing. Do a before and after here. There we go. "35 feet to that water spout. 65 feet to that tree there. Let's go down to the next level. There's the next level. Still good light output here, especially when you don't need a huge amount like that. Alright, let's do the next level down. It's the lowest light output there. Good for more up close stuff there. Still impressive. I'm going to zoom it in. We'll go to the highest output on the Tree of Life. We'll do the farthest ranges, see how it does. Alright, fully zoomed out. It is there. One more spill area really. 238 feet behind the Tree of Life. Making those trees out in the distance. Usually make it across the park now to those playgrounds. That's quite a ways away. Tree line, fence line. Check out at the school. Yep. And faintly making the first palm tree. Not hitting the second one. Again, before and after on that. And I hope you enjoyed those night shots. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. This did really well. These floodlights are very popular. I say that over and over because they are. They sell a lot of them. A lot of people prefer them over other type of lights, but my favorite is the combination beam. It's not for everybody. Now these type of lights provide a huge area of light, as you can see in the night shots, but they don't have much throw. So you're getting probably 150 feet of flood, and then after that it really falls off sharply. You might be able to get a little bit more range. Now when you do zoom it in, of course you lose your light output, spill area, all that, so you kind of lose more visibility, but you do have that intensity on a spot. As you can see, you do increase your range. So if you are tracking an animal, that's why I kind of like, the combination beam, because you have that hot spot, plus you still have your spill area regardless. Now, certain situations, sometimes that hot spot reflects back, especially if you're inside of a house. It reflects off walls and other objects. That can be really distracting as well. It can hurt your eyes over a period of time. And versus these, they will provide a huge area of light, and it'll all be pretty much even across the whole beam, so you're not having those artifacts hit you back in your eyes. And really like these. I kind of preferred them for indoor, but these higher output lights, 4,000, 6,000 lumens, like these Nebos are doing, they're pretty impressive even outdoors. Now, of course, for a flood, you've got limited range on that, but just huge. amount of light. And these things here have really good run times even on the highest outputs because of their cooling capabilities. Now they do cycle down a little bit, but it's very slow over a period of time. And also this battery here is not the most powerful battery there is, 2000 milliamps. That's not very powerful at all. So if you're running two 18650s in here, say like 3000 milliamps or higher, you're really going to increase the run times on this light drastically. And you know, this having the built-in power bank, it is definitely great for emergencies. You still have plenty of power to be able to, say like your phone is completely dead, you can power it up, make that phone call, and then, you know, leave your phone, unplug it, still be able to have the light to function as normal. But having that additional power bank feature on this light is a real big plus in my opinion. Now I want to thank Nebo for sending me this Blast RC to review. Now if this is something you are interested in getting, especially with that built-in power bank feature, which is a big plus, I will leave a link to this light down in the description, including a special discount code which will save you 15% off and free shipping, and that will really help you save some money on this. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these Nebo products to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.